Topher, you and Benedict have departed from the party for a short while, and you guys are, as you guys are on your way back to Neverwinter, you guys have found what appears to be like a small inlet, like a cavern, in the side of a mountain. There's like various rocky like juts and everything. There's bushes that kind of like are covering what appears to be like an entrance to like a small like alcove or something like that. And you guys are standing in like this open clearing, and your party is a little ways behind you. They're still kind of sleeping. You guys are just kind of awake and not wanting to bother them because it's been a long couple days for you guys.
Oh yeah.
So what do you guys want to do?
Topher, that little cave hole kind of looks like a vagina.
We should go in there.
Yeah, let's go in it.
All right, make a penetration check for me.
Critical fail. Seriously.
It's a crit fail. Story of your life. Anyway, so what do you guys want to do?
We're going in there.
You going in there?
Yeah, we're going exploring.
All right. So you guys kind of walk up to the cave, and like I said, it's kind of shrouded with like bushes and stuff, and you guys kind of walk up, and you guys kind of like push the bushes aside, and Benedict, you have dark sight.
Mm-hmm.
Or dark vision, I should say, not dark sight. This isn't.
Dark side sounds cool.
Yeah, dark sight
DC.
sounds like DC Comics.
Yeah.
Like, dark side appears and shit. So,
Fucking bendy laser beams.
It's like, Batman, you're gay. Batman, I fucking hate you. Christian Bale sucks. Fuck Christopher Nolan. Bad Fleck forever.
Bad Fleck for life.
so you guys stroll up into this cave, and sitting inside this cave as you guys go in, there's really not a lot to it. It's just kind of like a little inlet, just it goes far enough in to where you just couldn't see what was in there. But inside, there's this little pedestal, and on this pedestal, there is a booklet. What are you guys gonna do?
I would like to traverse to the booklet.
Damn it! Never live that one down.
I'm going to traverse.
Traverse to the booklet.
Immensely traverse.
All right, both of you guys, give me a wisdom check.
Wise. Do we add modifiers to this?
Yeah.
Mine's going to be a 21.
Well, shit.
72.
Fuck.
13.
Holy
13.
shit.
All right. Well, so when you guys lift this booklet up, Benedict, you immediately can see exactly what this is, and you know what this is.
Ooh.
You become like so amazingly self-aware of what this is.
This is a link to our Patreon.
This is a link to the D&D Kinda Patreon.
Holy shit.
So
Interwebs.
This is fake news, guys. This is not an episode of D&D Kinda. This is a shameless plug for our Patreon, and you just got whipped, like mushroom stamped in the face with it. You were
Bamboozled.
so excited for bonus content, but guess what? We have bonus content for you, and it's ready for you. It's just waiting for you.
You're listening to it right now.
This is
It's literally all you get.
for free. So, but for real, we have launched our Patreon, and with that Patreon, we have a couple tiers and a lot of cool stuff that we're giving away, and we are excited to actually have content already out there for the people who have already subscribed. We just launched it today, which today is the 4th of January.
4th.
It went live today, and we are already sitting at a total of 8 patrons for $50-some. It's awesome. We appreciate everyone that's donated so far. And we have some cool stuff that we want to give you. And I'm going to defer to Topher here. And we've each got a couple ones that we're going to go over for the cool stuff that you can get for donating. Topher, would you like to give us... Actually, I'm going to defer to Benedict. Benedict, would you like to go over the first couple tiers?
Thank you.
What people can, because I think Topher's dying of old age and or his own gas.
Sweet.
In the
I've got
corner.
something in my throat. It sounds really weird.
Oh, yeah?
Would you like to?
Whatever you did, do more of it.
Would you like to bless the audience with with the knowledge of what they can get by donating to our Patreon on the first 2 tiers that we have.
Oh, Tacoma.
Tacoma?
Yeah.
Did you buy a Toyota?
It's a special spell I'm putting on your gifts.
Oh, okay.
Fuck a Chevy Traverse. We're at Tacomas now.
A Tacoma the terrain.
You get a Tacoma. Hot Wheels.
Donate $1. You get a Toyota Tacoma. That is not real. Do not donate if you were
Please
expecting
don't
to get a
assume
vehicle.
you're going to get that. I mean, we could just give him Jed's new Tacoma and just not tell
That's
him.
fine. He doesn't deserve it anyway.
We could draw him a picture of one.
Yeah, we'll draw you a real nice picture of a Tacoma. Toyota Tacoma. 2D.
2D may or may not look like a child
You
drew
can
it.
frame it.
Well, why don't you tell them what they can get for the first tier?
Well, for the first tier is Hamilton's, actually. Yeah.
Hamilton bows to you.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he bows to you. Yeah, the mighty sorcerer gnome, my brother Hamilton, takes a reverent bow to your gesture. He extends his powerful hand, and in return for your kind gesture, through the power of Cthulhu, blesses your gift. Blesses. Fuck. Read. Read the stuff.
Make an intelligence check for me.
It's a crit fail. As normal.
We don't need any more palm trees over here.
Basically, he gives you the gift of episode outtakes. By the power of Cthulhu, you will receive special RSS feed to add to your favorite podcasting app that will allow you to have access to our D&D kind of outtakes. Now, with that being said, kids probably shouldn't listen to it for the most part. I think we say
Yeah.
fuck a lot.
Well, I mean, it's stuff that we say typically in the episodes, but
Yeah.
it's also stuff that we purposely remove from the episodes as to not offend people.
Yeah.
If you're fans of ours and you're paying for our content, we like to think that you're going to be willing to be able to endure a little bit more.
No, there's not a lot of that.
No, not
Just-
at all.
Just some certain things here and there that may be said that
It's just a little
Maybe a
less D&D centric.
Yeah. yeah, we'll say that. But, yeah, just keep that in mind. But it's really funny.
there is a really cool song in the very first set of the outtakes.
Yeah, it's great.
that I wrote.
It's a great song.
The first set of outtakes is already live. We'll be posting those once a month, as it is that only requires $1 to jump on board. Once a month, you'll get episode outtakes. We already have one posted ready for you. That RSS feed that he was talking about. As soon as you subscribe to the Patreon, and you will be instantly granted access to a special RSS feed that you can add to whatever podcasting app that you have, and that will allow you to have a new D&D kind of podcast added to your feed that will have all of the outtakes as they are uploaded. You don't have to do anything after that. As long as you're given that $1 a month, you will be getting episode outtakes once a month. And we're really excited to share that with you.
It's the coolest damn thing. Like
they're
it just
really
shows up like on your podcast app, and it looks just like D&D kinda, but it's special, and the only people that can see that are people who donate. It's so cool.
Yes. So get that exclusive content. $1 a month gets you that. There's already a hilarious one out there. We've had really good feedback on it so far. Shout out to Daniel for making that such a smashing success.
And by the way, I'm currently working on outtakes from episode 2 and 3 as well. Some old outtakes. Those ones are the ones we're really kind of warning you about right now. So,
Well, so moving on from that, we have another tier. The first one was a $1 tier. Next one we have our $5 tier. Benedict, back at you.
Yeah. Me, Benedict. I don't want to do this in character voice. Upon us receiving the gift, I will take a low bow and I will cast Druidic Calf. Yeah. You have a Druid Calf. His legs are swole.
really short, swole ass leg.
Yeah, he's just very, very short. You have to get a like really weird fitted shoe. It's gonna be great. But I will cast a spell on your monetary offering. Fuck money.
words.
Immediately, it begins to transform, and as it does, I hand it back to you in the form of bonus content.
Yeet.
Once again, through this magic power, you will receive that extra D&D. Click on whatever on your on your podcast app that allows you to have access to more bonus content, such as we do these things called one-offs we'll have like random people on, and we'll have a really awesome session. It was just like everything ends in one episode. It's really cool to listen to. We have special guest appearances, and Patreon exclusive content, which is that.
Yeah. Patreon exclusive content being if you're the $1 donor, you receive, if you're a $5 donor, which is this tier, you get the new short campaigns that we're running. We have one running right now called New Year, New Me, which features myself, Daniel, who DMs this one, and then Josh, who's also in there, and also our oldest brother, Nathan, is in this one.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah,
there's already one episode already posted. We have 3 ready.
Pretty much.
So we're going to be rolling those out for the people on the $5 tier. So all this content's already ready to go. And there's already a full length 1 hour episode up ready for you to hear. So $5 a month gets you that, gets you the one-off sessions, gets you all the stuff that we have with the special guests on the show. And it includes all the outtakes from the $1 tier as well. Yeah. So
Pretty awesome.
yeah, so $1 gets you the outtakes, $5 gets you the outtakes and the bonus episodes, content. There's all kinds of fun stuff coming, and we have, I don't know, I think backlog, we have over 10 to 15 hours of content.
Of one-offs and all that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of one-offs, I think.
So get ready because we have a lot of stuff.
We even have some content that was part of this campaign that was never released. And we're thinking about releasing it too. There's a full session that we did that we just didn't really work with what we were trying to do. So, and since we had to switch out Zach for Josh, it just didn't fit what we were doing. So we might actually even include that at some point.
And we are excited for you to hear that. Again, all that will just be in one feed. You don't have to have one for the bonus content and then one for the outtakes. It'll all just be in one section. And then if you only donate the $1, you get the outtakes there. If you donate the $5, you get both or all of the content that we release in there.
And if you're really lucky, I might release there's a little session right before one of the main sessions that we did where my ex-fiance actually proposed to me live on the podcast that I might release just for shits and giggles because she's a cunt.
Sweet. Oh, this is really sad.
Yeah, it is sad, but guess what? I'm lonely, so give me money.
All right, Daniel, tell us a little bit about the next tier, Christopher's Blessing.
Christopher's Blessing. So Christopher Doran graciously receives your gift of $10 or more, $10 per month, and he in return runs away and buys himself a cheeseburger at McDonald's.
10 of them to be exact.
10 of them. Now, he cast warding bond on you, and from the heavens, Mishkal blesses you with the clothes of a cleric. This allows the wearer to walk among the man, I'm having a Josh
suck
night.
at this.
Yeah, you're fucking welcome.
Well, it's
probably
hard.
your asshole.
Maybe I should speak from it.
Please don't.
Try.
This allows the wearer
Stink, fart, fart.
to walk among the cleric order with her head held high. You also get to talk like this.
Oh, great.
With this blessing, you will receive a 13 Palm Trees t-shirt of your size and color choice as available. We only have black and gray, so not any color.
Storm Gray?
Storm gray?
Storm gray.
That's why it says as available.
Additionally, you will be invited to play a one-off session of Dungeons & Dragons with some or all of the D&D Kinda crew. All t-shirts will be mailed after the second continued month of patronage. This tier also includes all the benefits of the tier $1 and $5, and rules and restrictions of each previous tier apply.
Yep. And one thing I do want to say about this, the one-off sessions that we're going to be inviting you to for this tier will become bonus content you will receive in the $5 tier.
You'll get to listen to yourself over the podcast app.
You will be permanently engraved into the content that will be available on iTunes and Google Play and Spotify. Everywhere that our show is available, this is going to be available.
Immortalized.
So that's that is the $10 tier. We already have a couple subscribers to this one, and we really appreciate all your patronage. Now, moving forward, I know this is one thing I wanted to hit on this while we're like right in the middle of going over the stuff that we're offering. We've been talking amongst ourselves, and one of the things that we really don't want to do is getting to this groove where we're offering this bonus content for everyone, where they, they pitch in $10, they get their stuff, and then moving forward, they're just continuing to give money. We want to incentivize you guys to keep giving. Not to say like we're just trying to suck you dry for your money. We want to have reasons to keep giving. So we're going to be we're not just taking in this money and doing nothing with it. We're going to be buying stuff. We're going to be giving stuff away. We're going to be having exclusive merch available to certain tiers within our Patreon. So all that stuff is coming soon. We will announce it as it goes further. But just know that the money that you're donating is going to be going to enhancing the show and giving it back to the people who are exclusively making our content better. So we're really excited about that.
Also, I'm buying a butt plug.
You fucking need one. Like we said, it's going to making our content better.
Butthole air fresheners.
It's going to have Jed's face on the end of it.
It's like one of those little pop things for the back of your phone just for your butthole.
It's a pop socket for my asshole. With Jed's face on it.
God, it's horrible and awesome.
Jeez. The Glaucoma Warriors. All right, Topher, hit us with that. Hit us with their $15 tier.
The $15 tier is Bartholomew's Dragon.
God, you guys are so bad at
so
this.
bad.
Dragonborn
Dragonborn designation.
Dragonborn.
With his mighty Dragonborn hands.
Oh my God!
Bartholomew
no,
receives
stop.
your gift and in
Stop! No, I do not. That is so hard to listen to. Gives me a headache.
I'll kill you.
Okay. With his mighty Dragonborn hands. Is that better?
No. Kill me.
With his mighty Dragonborn hands, Bartholomew receives your gift, and in return, with the power of the Paladin Order, inscribes your name forever in the lore of the Dragonborn kin. Forever, your name will live on in the legends of the Paladin rankings. With this designation, a character with your name or a name of your choosing will be placed into the podcast. You can determine who this character is, his, her, their race, class, weapons, and everything, and they will be worked permanently into the lore of D&D kinda. You also will receive all of the benefits of the lower tiers as well with this one.
Yep. So another thing that we wanted to say about this one is that, we're offering a lot of freedom here, but we ultimately will get to decide, if we're going to allow this character to be in here. We want to work with you to make sure that, like, you get exactly what you want into the show, but we're not going to let you make like Adolf Hitler or something like that. And put him in Like it's gotta fit within the bounds of the story. But I'm pretty open to it. I know everyone in our team is excited to have this as an option. And this is something that this is the main idea for what we wanted to do. This is D&D kind of at its core. Like, this is what getting engaged with you guys, getting your content into our story, and then just really bringing it to life.
I haven't really had a lot of good experiences with getting engaged, so I won't be a part of this.
Check out that bonus content.
0 for 2.
Check it out.
Swing and a miss.
But again, with this, you also get the T-shirt. You'll get invited to be on a one-off session with us. You'll get all the bonus content, the outtakes, all that kind of stuff with this $15 tier. So we feel like this is stacking pretty well. So Benedict and Topher, thank you for giving us those.
You're welcome.
That's right. You're welcome.
The final one, however, is the $20 or more per month tier, the Dungeon Master Experience. You have received the thanks of Hamilton, the Benedict.
That's what you get.
Yeah, right. I'm
the
a piece of shit.
Benedicts
I'm
of
a
benefits.
hypocrite. You received the thanks of Hamilton, the benefits of Benedict, the blessing of Christopher, and the might of Bartholomew. Now that you are empowered with the weapons of heroes, it is now time you experience the power of a god.
Of fisting.
So I, the Dungeon Master, will work with you personally and unveil some of the main story points without ruining the grand finale.
I'm green with jealous rage.
And you will work hand in hand in developing main story content that will be played out by our story. It will be played out within our story by our characters in D&D kinda. You'll be given credit for your story content, as well as possibly even working the character you created, since you also get the benefits of the $15 tier, into the story and into this content. So there's a lot of creative freedom on top of getting to know some of the stuff that even the people who are playing don't know. Because I'm the only one that really knows exactly how this is going down.
Looks like me and Josh are donating.
Yeah, what if we donate? But
if we do that and collab together, can we kill Hamilton?
Hamilton just becomes a tattoo on my arm.
is this Moana?
Yeah.
Does it look as bad as the one on your leg?
Oh shit!
Probably. It is Jed. No, it's going to be that Mario, except with Jed's face instead of like Mario's face.
Get a tattoo of blind Helen Keller,
Yes.
or just Helen Keller.
Yeah, just
I meant bald Helen
Bald
Keller.
Helen Keller.
It's literally Jed. But no, so on top of like, for $20 a month, you get to sit with me. If you're a fan of the show, which if you're hearing this, you probably are. For $20 a month, you'll get to sit with me, craft exclusive content based around the character that you've created and is now part of the story. You get a free t-shirt, you get bonus content, you get to play one-off D&D sessions with us. And again, you're going to reap all the benefits of the future things. Exclusive content we've released, exclusive merchandise we've released, giveaways, all that kind of stuff. You're going to get all of that stuff. And we were really excited to actually get this out. Now, that being said, if you are just a massive fan of the show, if you want to give more than $20, you can. If you give any amount over 20, you're going to get all this, plus maybe even future tiers that we have. There's a custom donate button. All that money, again, is not just going to go sit on a bank account and be distributed amongst us. All this money is going to both furthering and benefiting the show, which will in turn further benefit you guys and go turn right back around to be stuff we're going to be giving away to you guys. So this in no way is just us collecting money. This is in every way meant to benefit you. So, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So if you guys want to donate, the link to that is patreon.com/DND kinda. Not D&D, DND. 3
Like
letters.
Daniel, Nathan, Daniel. I was trying to think of another word.
Phonetically, that is Delpha. That is
Delta, November, Delta,
yes. There you go.
kind of.
Yes, Delta November Delta kinda.
Spell out
Patreon.com/Delta November Delta kinda. And that will take you to there where you can see the number of people who are who have donated already, the money that's already being donated to the show. It'll go over everything that you're going to be getting. If you have any questions, you can message me personally, Michael at 13palmtrees.com. You can check out our Facebook at facebook.com/DND kinda. We have a Twitter if you guys want to follow us. We actually just recently got a new individual. Shout out to Josh Hall, who's managing our Twitter account now.
Say what now?
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, that happened while you were playing Fortnite, you loser.
Sorry. I'm surprised you got him on Fortnite for long enough to get him to do Twitter.
So that's at DND kinda on Twitter. And then you can follow us on Instagram at 13 Palm Trees, at 13 Palm Trees PP.
That's the number 13. Don't spell it out. Just 13
Yes.
Palm Trees PP.
Yep. So, but again, thank you to everyone that's already donated. That really means a lot to us. I was blown away by how quickly people wanted to
thank
jump
you
on
so
this.
much.
Awesome.
It was humbling for sure.
Michael messaged me and he was like, "We've got this." I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "No fucking way! You're lying to me."
You're lying. Nobody likes us.
Well, that's I mean, and a big shout out to Corey Thompson. I haven't mentioned him on the show before. Corey, I work with him. He worked here in West Virginia. He just recently moved to Louisiana. Big fan of the
I'm
show.
sorry, Corey. Probably sucked down there.
He's a fan of the show, and I was talking to him about the Patreon, and he's one of our donors already.
the
He's
man,
subscribed
Corey.
to the $10 tier, and he was telling me that like he's like, yeah, people really like the show, man. Like it's really, and I don't know, like he's the one that originally listened to like that 12-minute segment and was like, this doesn't sound like you guys just started. It sounds like you guys have been doing this for years.
Hell
like,
yeah.
You've been like a huge
Oh,
motivating.
the first 12 minutes of the very first episode. We'll go ahead and just say this now. That was actually recorded 4 months before the second or the rest of that episode, and I actually did all the production on it. Me and Michael sat and I produced him actually recording that to get it perfect for you. And then as far as the sound effects and the music and everything, all the music in that is all original.
Yep, and that's
what I wrote.
So I mean, I'm not trying to take away from any of our other subscribers. I just wanted to give Corey a shout out because he's been a huge like pushing point for me since the beginning. He's given some really good constructive criticism, really good feedback in general. So thank you, and I appreciate you donating and everyone who's donated so far.
Yeah, you guys are fucking awesome.
We should add in there. I can upload somewhere for people the actual the song, our theme music.
Yeah.
If anybody wants it, I wrote that too.
They
off
want it.
like a whim. So
They definitely want
I'm just shamelessly plugging myself over here and what I can do. So, but the song itself, I took a little bit of time and wrote that too because initially this was supposed to be a horror podcast, and it definitely that's why it's
There's
kind
just
of
horror
like
elements.
eerie,
It's like it's horror like BioShock is horror.
Yeah, that's
like,
true. Yeah.
It's a lot of action, but there's some. I guess if you were like there, it'd be pretty scary. But I did want to give Corey a shout out and just a shout out to everyone else that's donated: Roger Harper, Ryan Turner,
Tryon Renner.
Yep, Tryon Renner, Megan Prater, Morgan Cahill, and Letitia Harper. So far, you guys are the real MVPs, like for real.
Thank you so much.
So I am looking forward to seeing all of your guys' names on that list. Again, $1.
I'm looking forward to playing D&D with you guys.
Yeah, me too. I'm ready to see who's gonna, or like when you guys create a new character, I'm ready for that. Like,
Yeah,
I need
whatever happens to your character in D&D doesn't. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we
Now
apologize in advance.
That being said, and on a serious note, if you live in like California or you live somewhere else, I know we're based out of West Virginia, but that's not going to stop us from being from giving a one-off session with you. We can Skype you in, we can hook you in. If you don't have any experience with like audio, anything, you don't have a microphone, we can just use the audio from Skype and won't sound as good. If you have it, awesome. We'll work with you to make sure, but that's not going to take away from it. Regardless of what you have, you can play D&D with us, and we're going to do everything we can to make that happen.
The New Year, New Me is actually with our brother Nathan lives in Virginia, so we actually Skyped him in, and so it worked just fine.
Yeah,
There's
Daniel made it sound really good.
Some kind of lag here and there, but other than that, I mean, worked out pretty well. So yeah, even if you're across the country or across over in England, if you want to listen, play D&D with some Irishmen or something.
Yeah, we have listeners all over the world. I mean, we have tons of listeners in Europe. We have listeners in Canada. We have listeners in South Africa.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, if you guys, you out there listening, you want to be a part of this, jump in on the Patreon, and we want to have a one-off session with you. It might not be all of us. It might not be.
It might just be one or two of us, but it'll probably more than likely be me because I'm sad.
Yeah, and I'll be there too because I'm sad as well.
I'll be there if I can, but I have
Jed
a lot
won't
going on.
because we can barely get him to actually come and play for the actual campaign. So.
Hiking and pooping on random things, probably himself.
But that being said, patreon.com/DND kinda. Please, we're looking forward to receiving your donations and being able to use that to give back to you guys. So I don't want to take up any more of your time. Topher, Benedict, thank you for all the awesomeness that you guys are contributing.
That was a nice little book we picked up off that platform. That was great.
Yeah. We should probably get back to the party.
Wait, why am I you? We should probably get back to the party.
Are you mocking me?
Hey, you guys should probably go tell the rest of the party about what you guys found in this book.
Yeah,
Let's do
okay.
it. Hold on.
I'll turn into a gorilla and
Let's do this. Do you look like Tony the Tiger again?
no, this time
Do you look like Toucan Sam?
yes.
Please, yes. Oh God.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Toucan
All right.
Tony.
All right, bye, guys.
Toucan Tony. All right, bye.